All right, shalom, shalom. Let me just see. Like, all right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, the time of this truth. Peace and blessings to the brothers and sisters that seeking Yahweh and his beloved son Yahushai with all down heart, with truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Now, just want to get into a little bit of prophecy and what's happening throughout the four corners of the earth. What's taking place, because with these videos that I've been producing through Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, uh prophecy is popping like popcorn, prophecy is taking place in a major way. And many people are saying World War III. So many people saying, oh, it's gonna be World War III, they're gonna send American troops out there. They're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, which this is not World War III. This is just another step of what of of bringing out this new world order. You know that these Rothschilds, these Rockefellers wanna roll out. This new world order. And this is what they're trying to roll out, because you see how you got it is that you got all they're already seeing in the news that Ukraine and Russia, they're running out of wheat. But it's funny because you see that 2 years ago you had Russia and you had, well, you had Russia and somebody else. They were hoarding up wheat. They were buying a lot of wheat. They were hoarding it up 2 years ago, back when this pandemic had happened. So now they're saying, oh, the wheat's going up, and there's not enough wheat, and this, and that. So you see, because they were preparing themselves, because this is all a major game. This is a puppet. This is just a little move that they're playing, because see, they're all in cahoots. These all these different nations, they're all in cahoots. They're all in one order to push this new world order, this agenda. Because see, Putin, he's a puppet. He don't run anything, but the major players in this making these move in this chessboard, really, we know it's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. But here on this earth is the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, these big banking families that are making this move, because they got an agenda to push this new world order spot, you know. So all this is just a big propaganda. Now they are dying out there in Ukraine. They are taking over, but again, this is just to crash the economy, which is gonna happen. Now let me bring out Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, that ye should not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Because you see that wars and rumors of wars, the Egyptian against the Egyptians, like it says in Isaiah 19 chapter. Now all this is happening, but the end is not yet, because you got a process. There's a process to these prophecies. You got other prophecies that need to take place. Meaning what? The MOTBE, Jacob's trouble, the MOTBE. You know. Now the major prophecy that need to take place is the MOTBE, the mark of the beast, the chip. Which they're rolling out. They're gonna once this economy crashes, the whole digital system coming to fumbling and crashing. This is when they're gonna roll out this new system, because this is Esau's MO. His MO is to what? Is to bring everybody make everybody subjugated, if I'm saying the word right, into his new world order, his process. Which the Lord said that the men there be 7,000 men, that's not gonna bend the knee to Baal. So Esau Edom is doing this. He's pushing this new world order, and this is part of it. Now let me keep reading. And you should hear wars or rumors of wars. You should not be troubled, for all these things will come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nations shall rise against nations, Kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines, pestilence, earthquake, and divine places. And that's what's going to take place. On the news, you're always hearing about famine. You've been hearing about that 2 years ago about the show, the 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 what's that called, the supply chain breaking down. You've been hearing about that over and over again. Even back when the farmers were farming, they were causing them to stop. They were telling them to stop farming, stop producing vegetables, stop producing milk, stop producing these different meats, chicken, Tyson, all this was happening. Why? For all this is happening to bring in this famine, to bring all these people to the knees. Because again, they got an agenda. They got an agenda. It's called a depopulation, you know, because they want to kill majority of you people, especially you Negro, Latinos, Native American, which are y'all the Israelites in the Bible, you know. These Edomites are aiming for you. But in order for this process to work, they gotta crash this economy. They gotta roll this economy out, and best believe that these people are gonna lose their minds. These people are gonna be out here all acting chaotic because, especially our people, Negro, Latino, Native Americans, because they don't. They first and foremost, they're living paycheck to paycheck. Everybody got a roof over their head. I mean, inflation is at an all time high. You know, and it keeps shooting up. Gas prices are saying it's about $100 a barrel. You know, here in Texas, like three what is it, 330, and it keeps going up. You know, it keeps going up, keep going up. So what Jake is barely living day by day. What's gonna happen? Shit out here, uh, a two-bedroom apartment with two bathrooms or whatever, or one and a half. It costs you to live in a good area. It's gonna cost you 1,500, 1,600. You gotta cost that up, and that's not even including the bills. So you see, Jake is living barely day by day, man. You know, and if you want to live in a hood, run down, it's gonna cost you like a rack, 1,000 or 800, 900. You know, so Esau, Edom, even in the hood, costs a lot. Matter of fact, man. So Esau, Edom, making it, he's putting that squeeze upon the people. You know, and this is just another tactic that Rothschild and Rockefeller they cooked up. Well, really, it's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel that he cooked this up as well because Isaiah 13 chapter, one of my favorite chapters, talks about he musters the host of the battle. So it's the Lord is getting everything prepared. It's the Lord that putting the fear on these people. Because the fear of the Lord is going to come back on this earth. It's talked about in Hebrews is a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Most High. You know, and majority of the people not going to know what the Heavenly Father has in store for you. I was reading the book of Wisdom of Solomon. It was speaking about all of these different animals that the Lord has in store for the people. That He not letting loose yet. With Lord willing, I might get it, you know, because everything's according to its own proper will and its own time. So the Lord's gonna let it loose on these people, man. They're gonna see different kind of animals that you never seen before. That's gonna give you a heart attack. It's gonna scare you because this is the hurrah, man. This is the last hurrah. That Esau Edom's kingdom, and for the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai and the chariots. You know, so you got a lot of major prophecies that's gonna have to take place. And majority of our people, Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, you niggas is just still game playing. You still joking. You still want to be gestures, man, for Esau. You still trying to make it in this society. I seen a girl, man, for the past 2 years. I have her on Snapchat. I don't talk to the female, but I look at her stories. The only story that she posting is about college. She's still working on college. That's done away with. That's over because in the news you already haven't saying that about a cyber attack. And that's the next goal is to shut down this whole economy. What the fuck you finna do? You know? See, but Jake ain't mentally prepared, man. They haven't been meditating on his words, so they're gonna lose their shit. And I'm gonna keep reading. And it says, there shall be famine, pestilence, meaning these different diseases, these different plagues that the Lord is bringing upon the whole world, not only here in Babylon, but upon the whole world, going to feel the effect. Talks about that in the second Esdras that the whole world's going to be sorrowful and mourning on every side, because you got to understand with this Ukraine and Russian war that's happening, that's all proper. I wouldn't say propaganda, but it's all being played by these Rothschilds is taking effect upon the whole world. You know, taking effect upon NATO and the EU as well, because you had Germany, you had these different European countries that were had that pipeline, that energy line that they were using, the Nord Stream 2 from Russia. You know, and what happened? What had happened was that they start making deals, man. You know, and they start using, and now they're saying that once they shut that energy down, Germany gonna feel the effect now, and you got United States from different countries borrowing oil to ship out there in Europe, which is costing the gas prices to go up. You know, see, people don't understand that. People don't understand economics. You know, people just, especially our people, Negro, Latino, Native American, they just on la la land, man. They just still out here trying to fuck a big booty hoe. You know, a big booty hoe, and don't worry about the Lord. Which I always tell brother, that's cool. You know, do what you got to do, but you got to focus on Yahweh about Shema Shai. You know, do not let that drag you down. You know, especially during these times that we're living in. I mean, prophecies are right in your face, man. You know, why are you gonna keep game playing? You know, this is the time to wake up. And I'm gonna keep reading, you know. Pelicans, earthquakes, and divided places, all these are upon the beginning of sorrow. They shall, you know, all these are beginning of sorrow. And we're seeing that, man. Just turn on the news out there in Ukraine, people are crying. I seen a video of a tank ran over a vehicle out there in Ukraine. Crashed this old man, he still lived. But he was all slumped up. You know, so this is showing you, man, these people are gonna face sorrows. Not only in Ukraine, they're facing sorrows, but it's gonna happen here in America, man. You know, because again, they're already putting the blame game on Russia, saying that that it's gonna be their fault that this cyber attack. They already have their AI, their artificial intelligence telling them that a cyber attack's coming from Russia. And then you had what's his name, Klaus Schwab, that fucking devil, that fucking demon, which we come to find out, Klaus Schwab, his lineage go back to the Rothschilds. You know, his mother, his father related to the Rothschilds, showing you that he's set up, man. And Austria has a picture of that goddamn demon in the beach with the thong and with a woman dress on, man. He's a fucking devil. He's a puppet. You know, and he was talking about that in his little meeting, saying there's gonna be a cyber attack. What's that gonna happen? Shit gonna shut down. They're gonna blame Russia. Then they're gonna have to re-upload a new system, which you stupid niggas ain't prepared of this new B system, you know, which you're gonna be in it, man. You know, so your whole world's gonna get shooken. All this college and all this shit, man, that shit over and done with, you know. Now Esau Edom might let you keep doing that, but you're gonna have to take that MOTBE, which is that chip, because there's no way in hell that the World War III is gonna start without the MOTBE. You're not gonna skip that prophecy, you know. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. I'm gonna jump down to verse mm. Then shall many offend and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And that's what's happening. You know, the love of many shall what is right down there. Yeah, and people are hating one another. You know, which you got that they were hating one another with this Coca-Cola virus. You know, some wanted to take the jab, some didn't want to take the jab, so they were going bickering back and forth. Now, when the times that we're living in, where Esau Edom gonna put the squeeze on you, Babylonians, you Americans, you know, when the economy shut down, it's really gonna get really hard out here because you're not gonna have no supermarket, no major food to go in and shop and get your groceries. You know, you're gonna have to depend on your man if you even got a man for you independent women. You know, you out here living an independent life, but when all hell break loose, we're gonna see that independence gonna get you a meal every damn day because it's gonna be hard out here, man. You're gonna have to be out and about uh getting your daily meal, you know, because the supply chain is breaking down. There's gonna be a famine, you know, and you're gonna and majority of the women they're gonna run to Papa Esau, you know, their daddy Esau, you know, but it's gonna be a price to pay. You're gonna have to take that chip, and we know the penalty if you taking that MOTBE, man. You know, there's a penalty for you taking that MOTBE. You know, and there's death, man. There's them nuclear missiles that are gonna be shot out by the other European countries and Russia that's leading the charge, which is the bear. And I'm gonna keep reading. This is Matthew 24, verse 11. Many false prophets shall rise and they shall deceive many, which there's a lot of false prophets. There's a lot of prophets that are rising. Where you got your local pastors out here in your local churches, in your local harlot house, I like to call. In your local harlot house, you got these clear flow dollars. These big major so-called churches, which are harlot houses, really idol worship and idolatry. You got them scamming, making money, people believing their word. You got the Pope, that goddamn demon. He's out there child sacrificing, working witchcraft upon the people, And you also got these different Israelite camps that are giving you the wrong doctrine. They're not pushing the right doctrine. They ain't even pushing Yahweh Shai. They ain't even pushing the spirit of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy. They're telling you that everything's gonna be okay. They're not forewarning you, telling you that the MOTBE is coming, the chip is coming. They're not telling you that. They're telling you that the Revelation 13 chapter that is talking about an embargo. They're talking about the image of the beast. Talking about the Christ image, which IUIC says that. A bunch of bullshit and false prophets. They're popping out because they don't have a true doctrine. Which the true doctrine that I learned from, like I always said, was apostles and elders at GMS, and them other brothers in the camps, And I'm gonna keep reading. Lord. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. That's what it is, because those are the undesirables. The people that fall for these smooth words, the people that fall for that doctrine, those are the undesirables that the Lord didn't want, you know, because the Lord clearly says in John that my sheep shall hear my voice, and the spirit of Yahweh shines in us, right? So the rightful sheep is gonna hear it when we talk, when we speak these words of Yahweh shine, like a song, like a tune, and once you hear that tune, your spirit activates. You're like, oh, I like that song, and you're gonna flock to the that camp. You see, many of these people, like I said, they're undesirable, so they follow these different camps, man, because they're not chosen. They're not part of the Lord's army, like speaks about in Ezekiel 37 chapter. The spiritual army, this house, this house of David, man, that we're building. We keep reading. Because iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what it is. Iniquity, sin upon sin. And it's not abounding. It's abounding. That's what's happening. Iniquities at an all-time high. People are killing one another. The many friends are becoming foes. Family members are bickering back and forth. I just seen a video on Wolf Star News, nigga news. There was two Jakes, man. They were arguing back and forth. Supposed to be his friend. He had a gun. He busted him right there. He killed him right there, man, in the gas station where he shot him. And you had the nigga woman trying to drag him, you know. But wait a minute, that's your friend. Why are you shooting your friend? But this is the part of prophecy. The love of many shall wax cold, because the Lord put in that cold spirit upon these people. These demonic forces are out here, man. These demonic forces are taking over these people's spirit, man. You know, and that's what's happening, because you see these people, they know who to fuck with, they know who to mess with, they know who to touch, they know how to take it far among these people, because they got these spirits, man, these demons on them. You know, like the day I was at the gym, and this one guy that I talked to here and there, and one of them gym guys, he was telling me a job he works in, make good money, and this them. He was like, man, I'm only telling you, man, that uh 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 that I'll make this much, and where's the job at, and this and that, because you know you're cool, man. You're not even like that. He told me straight up, because these people know the spirits, man. The spirit that in them know how we conduct ourselves, especially if you think you're the man of the Lord. Like I always say, and I will keep saying, you can either be in a camp, you can either be in these different camps, going out every weekend, shouting out, bringing the word out. But if you're not conducting yourself a certain way, if you're out once the camp closes and you're out and about, acting like a fucking nigga, the Lord's not gonna deal with you. So what's the whole point of going out? And you only deceiving yourself. You know, but that's because the Lord put a reprobate a spirit on you, avoid judgment. You know, So like I was saying, you gotta conduct yourself a certain type of way, and these spirits know that, man. So when that young man told me, "Hey, man, you know this, and that," I said, "Yeah, you know." I didn't say nothing, but said, "Yeah, I already know why the reason." Tell me on about conducting myself like a nigga out here in these streets, you know. I'm gonna keep reading, and it says, "Iniquity shall battle over many shall wax cold, but he that endured with he that shall endure into the end, the same shall be saved." And that's the Lord, because He got a small remnant that the Lord's saving. I'm gonna get that, you know, because the only one that can be saved first and foremost are the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, because that's the only people that the Lord died for. Yahweh Shai went up on the cross to reconcile us back to the Heavenly Father through His blood for the nation of Israel. Okay, not for the whole world. You know, the whole world can't latch on to the salvation to through our salvation from Yahweh Shai. You know, if He didn't die for you, you know. So the only one's gonna be saved is a small remnant. Even 2/3 of our people are gonna die. It's gonna be a small remnant that the Lord's looking for. And let me get this. This is Isaiah 20, Isaiah 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day the remnant of Israel and the remnant of Israel, such as are escaped of the house of Jacob. You see that? The remnant of Israel, a small remnant, 144,000 and 1/3 that's gonna escape these atrocities that's coming upon the whole world. Famine, pestilence, you know, the great killing, you know, the massacre that's coming upon the streets of America, which is Babylon the Great, and upon the whole world, you know, because there's a new world, like I said, there's a new world order that they're pushing, and they're pushing it down your throat, whether you like it or not. You know, they try one method with this virus, didn't work. Now they're trying this method. Now they're like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do it plan B. Go ahead and get, and this is a major one. You know, they're gonna go ahead and make a war with Ukraine, which is gonna cause a global effect. They're gonna blame it all on Russia. You know, so this is what's happening, man, right before your eyes. You can clearly see it. You know, you can clearly see what's the next move. You know, and if you're not with Yahweh Bashim outside, and if you're not repenting on a daily basis, you're not repenting for your transgressions. More likely, man, the Lord's not gonna protect you during these times to come. You know, because that plays a major role for you to repent to Yahweh Bashim outside. I'm gonna keep reading Isaiah 10 and 11, 20. And it shall come and pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, meaning Esau, because Esau smote us. You know, he has a great hatred upon the nation of Israel. You know, he's smoting you. How? What is smoting? Somebody that is hitting you on a daily, man. Somebody that's plaguing you on a daily. You know, that's Esau Edom, because the Lord created him to be a whooping stick. The Lord said in Psalm 17 chapter that he is that's his sword, you know. So Esau every damn day, man, he's putting the sword to you niggas next, Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. This is why you wonder why is there such a hatred amongst the so-called white man and the Negro man or the Latino man, a Native American man, you know? Why? Because this is he's your enemy, you know. Go ahead and read Genesis the 25th chapter. Talks about Jacob and Esau, you know. He wanted to kill Jacob because he stole his birthright. He didn't even steal, really. It was the Lord's will that Jacob gets that birthright, you know, and the blessings, you know. So it's that hatred that he carried upon, man, you know. And I'm gonna keep reading. And he smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh and the Holy One of Israel in truth. The remnant shall return, even to the remnant of Jacob, the elect man. And for the people of Israel shall be the sand of the sea. Yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall all over flow with righteousness, meaning in the kingdom, because the Lord is gonna gather up the elect men. You know, the elect men that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, east, west, south, and north. Because Jacob scattered, man. He gonna make sure that he's gonna rescue them through all these atrocities that's coming upon the whole world. You know, because this is just the beginning, man. There's more to come. You know, you thinking, oh, well, it's World War III and that's it. Hey, man, you niggas, You niggas do not have no idea what Yahweh Shem Shah has in store, man. Like I said, if you read that Wisdom of Solomon and them different creatures that he has in store that he haven't used yet, he's gonna let loose on them, man. You niggas is gonna get it. You niggas gonna be shitting and pissing on your pants at the same time when all these atrocities come. You niggas is gonna lose it when the lights go off, you know. And that's the problem with you Americans, you Babylonians. You think, like I said, you think because America never been touched, or it never happened to America that it's not gonna happen, which it is, man. It's gonna take place, you know. Which I'm gonna read it. This is Isaiah 14. Mm, mm. Let me see. Let me see. Yep, Isaiah 14. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Thou shalt take up as proverb against the king of Babylon, saying, how has the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? And that's talking about America, this golden city. You know, this city that everybody wanted to come to, America, the city slot to the country. You know, and that was a lie told amongst your own family that America was paved in gold roads, that America was paved in all gold. Where wherever you walk around in America, you look down, there's gold, you can pick it. Which that gold was picked off from the fucking Rothschilds, they're fucking devils, man. The Rothschilds got all the gold, you know, got them in the safe, got them in they locked them down in the bunkers, you know. That's what they get, and that was a lie told amongst the people. These the immigrants told amongst the other tribes for what? For they can come in America. You get trapped here in debt, and now you're enslaved, and now you gotta work for, you know. That's the American dream, you know. So all this was just a lie, and now it's ceasing. You can tell that America is not that one big major superpower anymore. You know, out there in Ukraine, the Ukrainian, the president, which it comes to find out he was a fucking actor. You know, that Ukraine president was an actor. You believe that another puppet that was put in there, just like how the America was trying to put a puppet down there in Colombia, no, in Venezuela, with Maduro. You know, they were trying to put another puppet in there for they can control the oil supply and everything. It didn't work. You know, this is what they did out there in Ukraine. And now the president in Ukraine, now the president in Ukraine, like, man, where's my help at? You know? In America, they can't intervene. Why? Because they know that they don't have that major power anymore. They're not that one big bully because they know once they fuck with Russia, that's game over. You know, that's taking it to another level. But you see, the only reason why that hasn't happened because Yahweh Bashim Shah got these different prophecies that need a foreplay step by step. You know, he's doing it gradually, step by step, step by step. You know, I'm gonna keep reading. Thou shalt take up, okay, golden seas. The Lord Yahweh broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler, and that's what the Lord is doing. He broken the staff of the wicked, you know, and the scepter of the ruler. You know, the rulership of Esau is slipping away. You know, and the Rothschild, the Rockefeller, they know because like it speaks about in Job, they got bounds that they cannot pass. You know. And they heard the report. They heard the report to the prophets that Yahweh Bashim is coming back, and then they only got a matter of time, a short time to rule. So, they're speeding it up. The more they speed it up, the more the Lord's taking away that staff. The more the Lord breaking that staff. You know, so that's gonna be it. Verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath, which a continuous stroke, he rules the nation in anger and is persecuted and unhindered. That's Esau Edom. You know, he persecutes, he smokes the people. You know, he ruled the other nations in anger. You know, Esau Edom goes to these different countries, puts you in debt, sucks up all your resources, and puts your people in slavery. You know, that's what Esau Edom does. This is what America does. America was founded by rape, robbery, and murder. I mean, come on, that's history. You know, and he smoked the people. He smoked you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, you had the conquistador that came over here, you know, took over South America, Mexico, you know, all over Texas. And you had the French, and the English, which they had the English had I think the Upper East Side, and then you had the French had a little bit on the East Side. Then you had the whole Spaniard that took half of the United States. You know, the fucking devils just found it, and then they put you dummies in slavery. You know, they put the Latinos in slavery, put you Native Americans in slavery, and then they brought the Negroes over to this side of this country and put them in slavery as well. You know, he smoked the nations, man. And on top of that, he was smoking all over the world, the Chinese, everywhere. Esau Edom was everywhere, man. He was everywhere with it, man. You know, he had that what's that drug trade with the heroin, the opioid, the opium war with British with China. There's a bunch of fucking mess that Esau Edom spills, just nothing but blood all over, man. Killing people, raping people, murdering people, sucking the resources. They no peace with Esau. This is why the Lord is gonna bring judgment upon America and upon him and you other nations as well, because you cling on to this goddamn devil. You forward the affliction of his people, Negro, Latino, Native Americans. I'm gonna keep reading. He smote the people in wrath and with a continuous stroke. He that rules the nation in anger is persecuted and none hinder it. That's why none is gonna hinder it. When judgment come upon you Edomites and upon America, nobody's gonna hinder it, man. Nobody's gonna stop it. Oh, please don't hit Esau. Please, he did good because you're the fucking devil. This is why the sins are coming out. So when all this is coming out, people gonna be like, oh yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. The other nation gonna be like, yeah, Esau deserves that, man. You know why? Let me get that. This is Habakkuk. When you're seeing that. Let me see. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou filled with shame for glory, then drink. Thou also let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord of the right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory, and everything being uncovered. This is why everything that Esau, Edom, these fucking devils was trying to hide, everything's being covered through the way of the internet, and people are seeing that. So this is why the other nations, this is why this is why the other nations, and especially especially our people, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, oh well, yeah, America deserves that. Yeah, Esau deserves it because all the atrocities that he put and all the stress he put upon all the people, especially all people, Negro, Latino, Native American, that he got upon them, that he has in bondage even to this day. I'm gonna keep reading the whole. I'm gonna jump down to verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved from thee to meet thee at thy coming. Mean hell mean like doesn't mean hell. No such thing as hell. Meaning like an environment, like you going through something. Like you catching hell, meaning what you going through it. It stir up the dead. It stir up the dead for thee, meaning the other nations. It stirred up the dead for thee because they were dead. They were once that superpower no more. Russia was dead. The bear wasn't awoke. Now that the bear's awoke, now he he's out there doing what he's supposed to be doing through the spirit of how about Shemal Shah, meaning what, causing chaos and ruckus. Because the Lord's gonna use Putin to even though he's a puppet, the Lord's still gonna use Putin to nuke America. And it says it stir up the dead 40, even if all the chief ones of the earth. So like even the chief one of all the earth has risen up on their thrones, and all the kings of the nations, meaning the other nations are gonna speak out against America. All the nations gonna speak out against Esau. All these other nations, man. And this is what's gonna happen. This is about prophecy. Because even though like it seems all good and gravy that NATO and the EU, they're together, that they're holding hands, they're everything fine and dandy. No, it's not. Because the Lord gonna, like I said, He's gonna put the spirit on these different other nations that go up against America in the latter days, in the latter times that we're gonna face. Now let me get that in Proverbs, and I'm gonna jump back. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, even as the rivers of water. He turneth it wherever He wills. The king's heart is the hand of the Lord. Meaning what? He move it wherever He goes, man. If If you want, the Lord is in control of all this. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shai is in control. You know, whether he wants this person to push this agenda, he's gonna push it. Whether he wants this different nation, Germany, to push this agenda, he'll push it. Which that we come to find out that chancellor from Germany, that old runt, she related to Hitler. You know, I think her mother is her mother, her granddaughter, or something like that. Their lineage goes back to Hitler, which he's a Rothschild as well. Just showing you that all this is being puppet out. You know, fucking devils. You know, they're all related, man. They all go back to the Rothschild. This is why everything's controlled by these goddamn devils and these different banking systems. You know, but you see, the Lord's really the Yahweh Shemel Shah is in control. So he's the one that's gonna raise up the other nations to nuke America. You know, and keep reading. And ye have even the chief ones of the earth, it has raised up from the thrones and all the kings of the nations, and they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Because the hammer of the whole earth, like it speaks about in the scriptures, what happens to the hammer of the whole earth? And what's a hammer? Hammer is one that destroys and just conquers, you know, just keep hidden. America's not that one superpower no more, you know, and everybody's seen it, you know, because of Russia. Putin threatened Biden or any nation saying if you intervene, what we got going on over here, your ass is gonna get it too. So what happened to a big bully America? They're not stepping in. You know, all they're talking about doing sanctions. You know, which that's not even matter. You know, this sanctions and this and that. That's not doing nothing to cripple Russia. Because like I was saying, Russia was already stocking up on wheat and these different kind of foods, while here in America and Babylon the Great, they were stocking up on nothing but folly and mirth. You know, so it's just gonna get hectic out here in America because these other nations. See, these fucking niggas haven't been reading these different news outlets, you know, these different news articles. For 2 years, Russia and these other nations were stocking up on wheat and these different type of foods. America wasn't stocking up. So this is why America's finna go down, man, real harsh because it ain't gonna be nothing out here left, and these people that's gonna be losing their mind, they're finna eat their own family members. They're gonna look like a damn big water burger, a big burger to them when they get all when you haven't eaten for like a week or two, not even for 3 or 4 days, because you see these people, they eat every fucking day, man. Especially you Negro, Latino, Native Americans. You wake up eating hot Cheetos. You go to sleep eating hot Cheetos. You wake up eating, indulging in everything you want. You know, having 4 or 5 meals a day. You know, going out and about, man. Pulling up the Popeyes. You know, so when all that's shut down and everything's completely shut down, you niggas is gonna panic. You're gonna start eating each other. He gonna look like a Popeye chicken to you, chicken breast. You know. So this is gonna get hectic. The Lord gonna put an illusion in your mind, man. Gonna make you eat that. Eat your best friend. Eat your friend. You know. Eat your family. You know. So it says in America's becoming weak. Like I said, back to I was saying, America is becoming weak, man. Not that bully anymore, man. And these other nations are seeing it. All these other nations, slowly but surely, they're seeing the weakness of America. That Russia's that major superpower, China's that major superpower. You know, I was just hearing a video. They were saying that America quit pretending to be that bully because you ain't. You know, you become weak, man. And it says the Pope is brought down, meaning the Pope is their pride to a grave, and that's what's happening. The Pope, their pride over these Americans. The Lord's gonna bring it all down, you Babylonians, because the Lord hates pride. You know, the Lord's gonna bring that pride all the way down. Matter of fact, let's get that. Yeah, this is Isaiah 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of a man shall be humble. The haughtiness man shall bow down. Because when all this happens, all these atrocities happen, your ass not gonna have that lofty look no more. You're not gonna have that proud look. You're gonna be humble, man. Especially if you go on a fast, you go on brothers know if you go on a fast or you go on you don't eat for a whole day and you put on a fast, you humble down. You know, you don't have that strength, you know, so these people gonna have to humble down. So when there's no food out here, your ass gonna be out here just looking like Tales from the Crypts. Like a skeleton out here, man. The Lord gonna humble you down. The haughtiness of the men shall be bowed down, and Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. And that's what's gonna happen because it's gonna be a major catastrophe that's gonna happen upon the whole world, especially here in America. That you're gonna know that a higher power is doing this. That Yahweh Bashim Shine, he's the one in charge. It's gonna be the Most High, man. And you Negro, Latinos, and Americans, when you find that out, you're gonna want to inquire who is doing that. You're gonna look upon the prophets, but the prophets ain't gonna be there no more. It's gonna be too late because the Lord gonna put the prophets. They're gonna take care of His servants. The Lord said that my servants shall eat. You shall be thirsty. You know. So the Lord's gonna protect His prophets. Second Ezra says what? His right hand should cover them, and they should not see hell. So when you niggas is catching hell, the prophet's gonna be okay. Whether that's the will of the Heavenly Father, you know. For the day of Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. There it goes. The day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that's proud and lofty. And we're slowly and surely upon them days. Like I said, we don't have that many prophecies to go around about. We got a couple of prophecies. That's gonna be it. You know, like I said, the major prophecies are MOTBE, the mark of the beast, the chip. And then it's gonna be World War III, and you got Jacob's trouble, the economy crashing. So really, you got a couple more prophecies, but the major one, like I always say, is the MOTBE, World War III, and Yahweh Shai coming back in chariots. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, he shall be brought low, and the Lord's gonna bring your ass low. Because the Lord do not look. The Lord don't like a lofty look. He don't like a haughty look, man. Somebody that's proud like you done it yourself. You know, you feeling yourself. Especially you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. The Lord said, "Man, look, I give them all, and they turn their backs on me." Meaning what? Meaning I give you gold, silver. This is a chapter I think Hosea says it, or Deuteronomy. I give you gold, silver, all these different things. The land of milk and honey. Wherever you walked around, there was bronze. I forgot how it goes, but and Israel took that and didn't give thanks to the Lord. They were proud, you know. And these majority of these Americans, man, especially you Negro, Latino, Native American, you proud because you think that America's not gonna get touched. You thinking that it's not my problem. It's okay. No, it's gonna affect you, stupid niggas, man. You niggas just don't know it. They're gonna hit your pockets. You know, most of the majority of you stupid niggas gonna lose your homes. You don't even know it. You're gonna be living in the streets. You know, because these different banks gonna ask for more interest rate. Okay, well you were paying this a year interest rate. You were paying 3,000 a year. Now you're gonna have to pay me 20,000. Where you gonna get 20 racks? Where you gonna get 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 racks? You got to pay interest rate gonna be skyrocket. Inflation. You know, so you're gonna majority gonna lose your homes. And Blackstone, which is a company from the Rothschild, they're gonna take that ownership at home. So all this is being played out right before our eyes, and majority of people can't see it because again the Lord blinded them, you know. The Lord got these people blinded. Matter of fact, let's get that. This is Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourself and wonder, cry ye out, cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. Meaning what? They're drunken. About what? By these different philosophies. By what Esau Edom tell them, you know. Where the majority of our people, Negro, Latino, and Americans, even when all this is happening in the news, you niggas is still drunken. You're not seeing. You don't see now. You seeing what's happening, but you don't think it's gonna happen here in America. You know, they've been telling you, man, that they're gonna have a new world order, man. They've been saying it. They've been saying it. A great reset. But you see, majority of you people you thinking it's all a cool and all a joke. But when major judgment comes, it's not gonna be a laughing matter anymore. You know, And that's what's coming upon America. Majority of you Negro, Latino, Native Americans that don't repent, that don't seek Yahweh by Shema Shah while he may be found. You know, you tarrying for the Lord not to come, man. You putting away the Lord day by day, like it's by Sirach, the 5th chapter. But now it's time. It's time to seek the Lord on the day of that youth. When it's young, the times are young, man. Seek the Lord, because the Lord said in Sirach that they that seek the Lord in the youth, like, how's it go? Um, Whoever fears the Lord will receive the discipline. They that seek Him early shall find favor. See that? Seek Him early shall find favor. Meaning in the youth, man. You seek the Lord earlier, you're gonna be favorable in His eyes because you chose the Lord when nothing was going down, like the apostles and the elders, man. Our apostles and the elders been preaching His word, man, when there was no prophecy going happening. You know, this is why the Lord blessing them. You know, because they've been seeking the Lord when nothing was happening. This is why it speaks about a second edges. Blessed are ye that with bodily eyes that see. Matter of fact, how's it go? I don't wanna. Yep, second Edges 1 and verse 37. With little ones rejoicing in gladness, though they had not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe in the things that I say. And that's the point, man. Because the point being, the period, the thing matters if you believe in Yahweh Shemashah, believe in these prophecies, believe that this is gonna happen. You know, and that really takes about faith. That's really a special gift. And for you to keep being true and not seeing it, I mean, and think nothing was happening when apostle and elders, that's incredible. And they're still in the truth. You gotta commend that. That's why we give double honors. I'm gonna keep reading Isaiah 29:9. But not with wine, they staggered, but not with strong drink. For Yahweh had poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and had closed your eyes, meaning what the Lord put upon you deep sleep, meaning you can't see. Majority of people can, even though, like I said, even though this is passing on the news, they still can't see it because they're thinking that it's not gonna happen here in America. Oh, great virgin daughter of Babylon that cannot be touched. Which this bitch is gonna be touched, man. You know, and it's gonna bust. Not to get so how you say it so nasty, but whenever you get a virgin, whenever you penetrate to her, what happens? She bleeds. You know. So when the Lord put a spirit on these different nations that step foot in the soil of America, you niggas gonna be number blood just out here, man, in the streets of America. You know, number blood shit. They're gonna be pouring out, man. You know, you stupid niggas, and you cannot really see it. You think it's not gonna take effect upon your people. I'm gonna keep reading. For he poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep and had closed your eyes, and he had closed your eyes. And the prophets and the rulers and the seers had he covered, man. And the Lord put you niggas in the spirit of deep sleep, man. See, but Yahweh Bashem Yahshai has awakened his elect men that are seeing this, that seeing of the vision. Matter of fact, let's get that in Proverbs. What does it say? That a prudent man, yep, this is Proverbs 27:12. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, it hiding himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. We're foreseeing this evil, and we're paying this picture as the prophets of Yahweh Bashem. I was trying to tell you that evil days are coming. Evil days are here. Matter of fact, evil days are here. Get right. Hide yourself from who? I mean, Slack, hide. How do you hide from Yahweh Bashem? Slack, man. Hide yourself and get protection from Yahweh Bashem. And how you do that? Through these scriptures, because the Lord said in Psalms, yeah, Psalm 91:1, he that dwelleth in a secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Most High. You know, and it says, I will say to Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, and him will I trust. And that's how you hide yourself. You know, you believing in Yahweh Shema, try to ease your bucket, ease your shield. In the secret place, meaning in this knowledge, getting receiving that hedge, you know, you don't be simple and just be like, I forget it. Because the Lord gonna punish you because we foretold you. The Lord used the prophets to foretell you what's gonna happen, to get right, man. But you niggas is game plan, you know. All these atrocities that's coming upon the whole world and you game playing, man. You know, it's the why the Lord's he's messing with the small remedy and that's it. He's not dealing with the whole nation of Israel because he knows you niggas, man. All you niggas is doing is just game playing, man. You know, it speaks about in Isaiah that the they party. How's it go in Isaiah? Isaiah 22 and 13. Behold, joy and gladness, slaying oxen and killing sheep, eating flesh and drinking wine. Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we shall die, and it shall be revealed in my ears by the Lord. Surely this iniquity shall not be purged from you till you die, said the Lord. And that's what it is. Our people, all they want to do is eat, drink wine, cut flesh, eat, drink, chill, drink yan, drink some liquor, party, fuck some hoes, and that iniquity is not gonna happen till majority of you people die. That's the only way you're gonna learn. And Yahweh about you now, not gonna it's gonna bring that judgment by the hands of Esau, Edom. This is why it speaks by Ezekiel that a sword is sharpened and furbished is ready to go. They've been sharpening this sword for a minute. Esau been sharpening. He been planning this for a minute. And you niggas gonna fall for this trap. See, but the Lord speaks about in Psalms that the remnant that fowler that's gonna escape. Well, I forgot how it goes, but that's gonna escape is gonna escape from the trap of Esau because we're gonna have that mental fortitude. We're gonna have that mindset that we can get through it. Through spirit and power, Yahweh by Shema Shah, by trusting in Him. By believing in the Lord. You know, and meditating upon these scriptures, man, because knowledge and wisdom shall be stability of that time. You niggas is not stable at all. Niggas is not stable at all. The face was coming upon you. But yeah, man, Esau's coming, man. And he's getting prepared for this new world order to roll out this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. This whole beast system. Yeah, let me get some couple scriptures, but I'm gonna wrap it up. You know, let's get yep, Revelation 17. I'm gonna start at verse 13. They shall have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. You know, these these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of Lords, King of Kings, and they that are with him are called chosen and faithful and true. And that's what it is because Yahweh Shai and these NATO and EU, these different countries are gonna try to go up against Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, but they're gonna lose. The Lord speaks about it, prevail not. With his angels of the Lord. He's coming. Enoch been prophesying that he's coming with 10,000 of his angels. And Psalm speaks about that. So NATO and EU, even though they're gonna nuke America, they're gonna try to when they're nuking America, they're gonna try to go up against the Lord, man. You know, and these prophecies need to come to play, but without the mark of the beast, the chip, it can't come to pass because they're step by step. The Lord got it planned, man. Man, I'm gonna get this one, I'm gonna wrap it up. This is second Esdras. Look, can't find it. This is second Andrew 4:37. By measure he had measured the times, and by number he had numbered the times. He do not move nor stir them until they said measure be fulfilled. So the Lord got everything in order. Everything is decency in order. So the Lord wants decency in order here in America. Don't you think that he got all these prophecies step by step in order till they measure their fulfillment? Meaning what before all this take place, World War III, the chip to come to pass. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna end that off with the Revelation 13 chapter. So the Lord got everything in its rightful order. You know, he got all these prophecies that need to come to pass. Like I said, you still got the economy that need to explode. You got Jacob's trouble. You got Esau rolling down on you, dumb niggas. You know, you got all these different prophecies that's gonna have concentration camps. So World War III is not gonna start just like that. You know, it's not, man. This is just another way to crash the economy. You know that the Rothschild Rockefeller they use. I'm gonna, I'm gonna read Revelation and I'm gonna wrap it up. This is Revelation 13. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna read Revelation 19 and verse 19 because this is gonna show you the chip and it's gonna show you what they're gonna do to go up against Yahushua. They don't the EU. I'm gonna read it. And I saw the beast, which is named on the EU, and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat upon the horse and against his army. And we just read it. We just read that they're gonna try to go up against Yahushua, you know, and his angels, you know. Except for not the third chapter talking about the Valley of Jehoshaphat, because all this is gonna take place out there in Israel, man. First, I'm telling you, that's in the scriptures. You know, the least of the flock shall draw them out. You know, and the beast will take it, and with him the false prophets that wrought a miracle before him. And when he had deceived them to have received the mark of the beast, and the Esau going to deceive you to get this chip by the way of his false miracles, by his false prophets. You know, and he's gonna deceive many with these different miracles that this chip can do. You know, it can heal you, it can make you see again, hear again, breathe again, taste. So, and people are gonna fall for it. You know, not only they're gonna fall for it, but they also gonna take heed to it because that's the only way they're gonna be in around the society. You know, and it says that receive the mark of the beast, and then they worship the image, worship his image. See that worship his image because the way you worship his image by being partakers of his beast system, by getting the chip. These were both cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. You see that? And they're talking about that nuclear missile that's going to be shot. 200 warheads that's going to be here in America. And the remnant were slain with the sword of them upon the horses, in which the sword proceeded up their mouth, blazingly. And all the flesh were filled with all the fog of flesh with their flesh. Shit. But yeah, brothers, that's what's going to happen, you know? But with that, all praise, honor, glory to how about you know, shots next time, so one.